everyone, and welcome back to Gothic Murder. We just learned that the household is holding a seance for a dead relative, a guy who died a couple of days ago. I swear to God, it makes more sense in the context of the story, sort of. A seance? And when people sit... It's when people sit around a medium and talk to a spirit, right? What for?
Apparently it has something to do with the predecessor's will and testament.
Oh, is that all you know? I could have gotten so much more dirt.
Do you know more, Louisa?
No. I was just trying to, come across as a big, strong woman. Of course, I was originally assigned to guard the guest after all.
I see. Miss Noel didn't tell me details of it.
She didn't tell me either. I was a little curious, so I eavesdropped on the Lord's conversations.
Eavesdropping? Amazing that you did that.
Yeah. Yes, it is, actually. Well, so you want to know what I heard?
Well, yes, I suppose.
I thought so. Then I'll tell you what I know. She seems kind of happy. I guess she wanted to talk about it. So, what did you hear? In the predecessor's will, he said he had to hold a seance after his death. Because he would just miss y'all too much. Over a couple of days. Whatever the summoned spirit says will itself be the predecessor's last will and testament.
What the spirit says will be the will?
Yeah, it's a nice tongue twister for you. Updated will and memory.
What for?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the predecessor wanted to speak the will's contents himself. So, spirit's words can be recognized as an actual will. I never considered spirits people. Well, I guess you're technically right. Like, what if the spirit says, give this matter to some chump we don't even know? Or like, me. Yeah, I want it.
What? I thought the matter was inherited by the current Lord.
That doesn't seem to be the case. I heard the Lord is just managing things temporarily. The Lord inherited the Earl's title when his father died, but the estate is a different story. Yes, the title is something that a direct male inherits. What? Yes, the title is something that a direct male inherits. The law states so. The estate itself, on the other hand, could indeed depend on whatever the will says. Yes, whether that's what the spirit says is officially recognized as a will is a different question. But still.
Speaking of which, Mrs. Gray said that Mr. Irving may not be the head of this manor. So this is the reason.
Updated head of the family in the memory.
So does a spirit really exist? Will the predecessor spirit really be summoned at this meeting?
I don't know, maybe the whole spirit thing is just a big facade, and the medium just says whatever they want to say. Apparently that sort of a deception does tend to happen a lot.
If something major gets in stone because of the lies the medium spouts, what will happen to Mr. Irving? I just love him so much after the 2 times we met. I'm really worried about him.
Yeah, what? What?
Yeah, that's pretty weird, actually.
Yeah, no, you aren't in love with him, you just have sexual urges.
No, it's love, shut up!
I worried about the upcoming seance. Checking. Yo, what we checking?
Oh, look at the time. It should begin soon. I'd been so busy with my usual chores of cleaning and serving our guests that I hadn't realized that it was almost 9 p.m. That other guy was still asking about tea for some reason. Whatever.
Yo, check out episode, 5? Sure. For more information. Watch the whole series for more information.
The seance was scheduled for the exact time in the reception room.
Ellie, come with me. Suddenly Mrs. Noel appeared at the living room door.
Yes, ma'am?
As I entered the reception room, I could barely see anything. Anything bar a few candles.
Why is the room so dark?
It's apparently how you hold a seance. I'm not completely sure about the darkness is needed to help call the spirit.
I see.
The candles flicker so slightly, moving the shadows. Everything just looks so creepy. That's what Ellie was saying in her head. Could you stay here for me? I need someone to greet the guests and show them to their seats. I have to step away for a minute. I'll be back in time. About the seance that I haven't actually told you about canonically in the story yet. I have to step away for a minute. I'll be back in time. And with those words, Mrs. Noel left me all alone in this creepy room.
It's so quiet. I wouldn't be surprised if a spirit was already here. Yo, spirit? Yo, friend that I made that joke about before she died, you hear?
Yo, check out episode whatever. Check out episode 6 for more information.
Well, maybe I should check out the room just in case.
For what, like a spirit?
Sure, why not?
Table. There is only a golden candelabra on the table. There seems to be nothing else. The 3 candles are lit. This is the only light in the room. I looked into the shelves and found a piece of paper.
It smells kind of nice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Old paper does smell nice. You know when you open a book and it's got that old book and it's got that whiff? I love that smell. It's a good smell, you know what I mean? Refreshing and kind of
slightly sweet. Reminds me of lemons.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad description. It does kind of smell lemony in a weird way. Saved paper in memory.
I think I've seen everything in this room. At least I don't think there's any spirits around yet.
A sound startled me out of my reverie.
Yeah!
Ellie, what's wrong?
Mr. Irving. Pardon me, I thought you were a spirit.
What? First of all, you ask if I'm dead, and then you ask if I'm a spirit?
Yes. The seance is about to start, so I thought that...
Yo, check out episode, 2? For more information?
The seance is about to start, so I thought that the spirit might already be here.
Even before being caught, I don't think that's a spirit's... I don't think spirits are any kind of rush to do things.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry if I embarrassed you.
What? No.
I humiliated you, didn't I?
What? No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
Dude, calm down. What?
Oh, I see. I don't know much about spirits.
I mean, what's their root? Me neither. My family were superstitious ones, believing in ghosts and demons and such. I don't really know what there is to know about spirits aside from dead people. Like, seriously?
Then the medium, Mrs. Mahi, you know her, though, through your family? I heard she's been here before.
Yes, she has. But that time wasn't for a seance. It was for sex. Mr. Irving grew quiet. I wondered why. There are so many things I want to ask him, but is this the right time? No? Yes? No? I don't know. Dude, is it the right time to ask him? No, it's not. Let's give him a man of mystery.
He might tell me I'm being nosy like Mr. Owen did. Let's not ask him anything. Oh, but the curiosity is killing me.
No, I'm not asking.
He might tell me I'm being nosy like Mr. Owen did. Let's not ask him anything. Oh, but this curiosity is killing me. Ask.
No.
He might tell me I'm being nosy like Mr. Owen did. Let's not ask him anything. Ah, but curiosity is killing me.
Yeah, fine, ask.
Alright, let's ask.
What should I check? Irving is not the official head. He is only in charge of the manor temporarily. He doesn't inherit the title, but the estate will depend on the contents of the will. I guess ask about the will. I guess.
I heard that this seance was something that your father wanted. I believe his last words were whatever the spirit says shall be my will, or something like that.
Oh, I see you've done your research, you nosy whore. You're well informed. Where did you hear that?
Oh, I overheard some people talking. I don't know why I didn't just say that I just heard it from the other staff.
I see. Even the servants knew.
If you don't mind me asking, may I hear more about this will?
I do actually mind you asking. Why?
Please excuse me if I'm overstepping my bounds, but when something piques my interest, like your dead father's will, I won't stop until I know everything.
Your curiosity is amazing. Is that how you were able to figure out the truth behind the broken statue?
I'm not sure. I don't really understand it myself.
If I tell you, you might be able to figure out some things out for me. To be honest, there's so many things that I am unsure of recently.
Oh, really? I can save you?
What?
What's bothering you? Can I save you?
What?
Oh, please excuse me. I'm just being too nosy. Please let me save you.
You're not. I'm glad you're interested. Might be worthwhile to talk to you a bit. Where should I start? Go ahead. Ask me anything. I'll answer each of your questions to the best of my ability.
Thank you. Okay, so firstly, why did your father die? Why did your father want to have this seance? Is that a bit of a beta move to die? Your father wanted to have this seance in the first place.
Honestly, I don't know. Perhaps it is because I was estranged from my father. Because I found out about the women he kept in the basement.
Estranged?
Yo, check out episode, 1 or something? When that joke began.
Estranged?
I started living in my university's dormitory. I never really bothered returning here unless I had to. Hadn't seen him in a long time. But that's why I want to at least fulfill his last wish. It's all I can do for him now. So that's why
Mr. Irving decided to have this seance. It wasn't because his father wanted it. It's because he wanted to
What did he want it for?
The medium is a real one. Is she a real one? Will your father's spirit actually be called to this room today?
I don't know. Anyway, we done? As I've said, I'm not familiar with this at all, all of this.
What would you do if it was all fake?
Well, I'd probably just kill myself, you know?
Don't do that.
Fake?
I'm not calling Miss Mahi a fake, but I'm calling her a fake, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it like outright because that's rude, but she's fake. But I've heard that some mediums are.
I can't deny that. Although I've met her in the past, I don't really know much about her. I called her because my father named her. Your father named her? Yes. Okay, then.
Well, then what if Mrs. Mahi stops saying something extraordinary? Like, give me your money. Would you do that? Because maybe, like, I've probably got psychic abilities, you know?
Really? You've got psychic abilities?
Yeah, loads. Like, I could definitely do that for you, you know what I mean? I won't say you have to give me all your money, like, unless it's truth, you know?
I'm so glad I have people to rely on like you, Elliot. Well, then what if...
Mrs. Mahi starts saying something extraordinary.
Well, if she says something about fortune, I'm thinking I should talk to a lawyer first.
Damn it.
What?
Nothing. Whether she is real
or not. I'm not sure whether words spoken during a seance could be recognized as a will. I'm sure this will be a first.
I see. Yes, I've never heard of such a will before.
I've heard no idea what well, they say, well, there's a will, there's a way.
Okay, sure, why not?
I have no idea what you'll say, so I don't even know what to expect. There's so many things I don't know. Much like how kissable your lips are. Like, are they soft?
What?
Like, do you moisturize your lips? Like, to say if, like, someone, like, with silver hair kissed you?
Yeah?
Oh, I see. They go in for a kiss, the, like, boss maid chick sort of appears in the drop. Well, looks like you're going to be working in the stables with the other chick for the rest of your life. There are so many things I don't know, even some of the guests that I am unfamiliar with.
The guest that Mr. Irving is unfamiliar with is probably...
Was he Owen, isn't it? He doesn't know Owen.
The guest you're unfamiliar with is Mr. Owen. He did tell me that he wasn't related to the Rockeford's family at all.
Is that so? I don't know anything about him. I wonder why my father invited him to this meeting.
You guys talking about me? No?
Really? Because it sounds like you're talking about me. I've been playing now. Okay, this is a long episode. Yeah, we'll find out more about this next time. Save. Okay. Alright, watch your videos.